from our sponsor. Advanced Elements is the leader in design and manufacturing of inflatable kayaks with cutting-edge technology and providing excellent customer service. All of their products are designed to give paddlers the tools they need at a value they deserve. Check them out at advancedelements.com or call toll-free at 866-262-9076. Hello, and welcome to Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures. I'm your host, Mr. D. Hey, we have finally finished up. This is the last boat to check for the preseason, and we're already late by a couple days, but it's still hot out here in Florida, so it's no big deal. Today I'm taking out the Expedition Elite. This is my heaviest boat of my collection, and it also has the rudder kit on it and all that kind of thing. So it's really cool. People that are interested in the rudder kit, I will put a link to my video when I did this a few years ago when I installed the rudder kit onto the Elite and give you some do's and don'ts. And the biggest don't is don't bend the lines. You want to be able to route your lines as straight as possible. And that way this thing will do its thing really good. So anyway, hey guys, we're going to continue our paddle, and hey, we'll be back in a bit. This is my first trip to Old Lake Davenport since Hurricane Ian hit. Now what you're looking at right here, right where those big 6x6 posts are, is where the walking dock used to be. Used to come all the way out here and teed out, and you can see the damage here is pretty extensive. That's going to take some work to get that fixed. They got it boarded up, but anyway, this is it. This is what's left of the dock. Now, before, right where that metal footbridge bends, I used to take my kayak and kayak under that. As you can see, it's going to be a while before they get that one fixed. So anyway, guys, we're going to continue our paddle. That's basically what we're doing today. I haven't been on Old Lake Davenport since Ian hit. So I want to go see what damage there is and all that kind of stuff. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Well, hey guys, we've been paddling around a little bit, talking with our neighbors over here across the lake from us, and they sustained no damage on their house or their boat and rails and stuff like that. So they're very fortunate also, like we were. We chatted for a bit, really nice people there. And so we're going to get out of here and continue our paddle and see what we can see. But I was concerned about their dock. They did rub a hole in, they have these floatable things, and the boat, the big pontoon boat, because of the lake action during the hurricane, rubbed a hole in that, so it took on water. So they got some repair guys coming in to fix that, and they'll be up to snuff. So that was the only damage they got. No damage to their homes or anything like that, so that's really cool. So anyway, hey, we'll be back in a bit.
Oh, you're just cruising, huh?
Yes. Wave, you're on YouTube.
There you go. Good luck to you.
Ah, man. Well, hey guys, we've been paddling for a while now, and I want to kind of give you a rundown of what's coming up on the e-bike and pedaling side of the channel. We will be doing the G-Force e-bike 500-mile review, like 12 miles away from 500 miles, but I want to do that on a place called Van Fleet. I'll be doing a review of Van Fleet Trail, and at the same time be doing the 500-mile review on the G-Force. So that should be pretty good. As far as the kayaking goes, it's still, guys, really unbelievable. Today is the, 16th of October, and it is still hot. Yesterday was 92. Mother Nature's being kind of lackadaisical when it comes to cooling the Florida temperatures down. But the mornings are becoming a little bit cooler. Today was 71. After I got back from my excursion, I don't know if I said that earlier in the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and recap it. I went out to a place called Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. I wanted to go out and just do some photo work, wildlife stuff, all that kind of thing. That's about a 40-minute drive from my place. And I get there, and I mean, I get up really early, like 10 minutes to 6, something like that. And the place opens up at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's only opened 4 days a week, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I think. And so anyway, I drive all the way out there. It's a 40-minute drive, like I said, and the temperature is 70 degrees, so I know it's going to be really nice. I get there and the gates are closed. Apparently Hurricane Ian raised the water levels so high they had to shut down the drive portion of the wildlife drive. And I don't know when that's going to, it said until further notice, so I don't know when that's going to get open. But fortunately, I still had my Expedition Elite in the car. And I said, well, I know what I'm going to do. And headed back down here to Lake Davenport, because anytime I want to check something for the first time, when it's been packaged or stored or anything like that, or a brand new kayak, I always test it on Lake Davenport because it's close to the house. And if something happens, I can just swim to shore and take care of business, and it's real close to everything. So anyway, I drove down here. I got here about 8:15, which is way late for my normal paddle launch, but that's okay. The final boat I'm taking out today on all the checks and everything like that is the Expedition Elite. And I said that earlier, and now we're well into the paddle. I'm experiencing no problems at all, so this one's going to pass with flying colors. So this one's ready for the season. I'll take it home, dry it out, blah, 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 pack it all up, and get it ready for the season adventures. So anyway, guys, hey, we're going to continue our paddle. We'll be back in a bit. Like a gator right there. I don't know. I gotta admit, guys, this Expedition Elite is a really, really nice kayak. Especially when it has the rudder kit on it. Now, I put the rudder kit on for me to stabilize my positioning for when I'm doing nature or birding shots, especially when I'm shooting eagles. I have to be able to stay in one spot, and the rudder assists me in doing that. And it also makes it really easy to paddle, because this is a big, heavy boat. As you all know, I think it's 52 pounds or something like that. But it's really nice. I mean, I really like the craft. It doesn't see a lot of action, I must admit. But that's because of the Evolution. The Evolution is much lighter and easier to inflate. I don't have to take my sea tug with me, cart, unless I'm a long way from a launch point. Because I can just take the Evolution, throw it on my shoulder, and walk it down, if it's not a long way. This one, you ain't doing that with this one. It weighs too much. Not a complaint, it's just a fact. But it is a very, very nice craft, especially with, again, especially with the rudder kit mounted. Now, guys, this is our HOA walking pier. Looking at it, you can see, well, you wouldn't know. Normally, I can take the front of my kayak when I'm out paddling and doing my thing and actually park it underneath this walkway right here. You can see I can't do that now. The water's got to be up, I would say, 2.5, 3 feet on the lake. The water level here is really, really up. I mean, dang. I've never seen water this close to the walkway of the pier. Never seen that before. It's normally about 3 feet further down. And you can see it's almost flooded out here on the walkway or the finger. So it's really cool. But I'm glad we didn't experience any damage to our pier. That'll keep our HOA fees down. Well, hey guys, this is actually our HOA launch site. If you can see, the whole walkway is either underwater or got destroyed. Now I'm going to test the underwater thing. Oh, it's destroyed. It's gone. I just stuck my paddle down there. All the wood or the walkway. I see a stump here. This is all, okay, yep. I'm seeing the framework and stuff like that. It is all destroyed. It is absolutely all gone. This is a big plastic rail. Let me get over to that so you guys can see it. This is a big plastic rail that has a wooden walkway, and it looks like the walkway is destroyed all the way to this point right here. It looks like it's totally gone. Let me see here. Okay, that's where the walkway starts. And goes all the way up to the end there. And But it looks like from this point back, the walkway is intact. Yep. But from this point forward, it is all gone. It got destroyed in Ian. So this whole section here is gone. Wow. Well, hey guys, we are going to wrap it up for this edition of Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures. And it's been fun. This was the first time I've been out on my local lake since Hurricane Ian hit. And I was real concerned about the neighbors from across the lake, and it looked like they just took a minor hole in their pier float, and they can fix that all right up. Our dock, or our launching dock, is totally destroyed. They're going to have to rebuild that whole thing. And then the resort dock is really in bad shape, so they're going to have to all rebuild all that. But other than that, the condition of the lake and the neighboring homes fared really well, and I'm real pleased about that. The lake is up probably, I'd say, 3 feet. Looking at our HOA dock and what the normal space is between the level of the water and where the level is now, it's got to be at least 3 feet. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. This wasn't the plan at first. The first plan was to go to Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive, but that, because of Ian, that had to be postponed. So I'll do it at a later date. But I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.